is I, clear of Game Software Fight, here to show off my Morrigan cosplay, such as it is. Okay, that's enough role-playing for now. Hair, crazy hair. So, yeah, this is my Morrigan cosplay, such as it is so far. All these pieces. You wouldn't believe it. It looks incredibly simple, but this is actually, seriously, about 10 hours of work. Because let's face it, video game clothes usually don't follow the laws of physics. Thus, my friend and I had to work together to kind of trick physics into being our bitch. In fact, these folds, to date, are the hardest freaking part of this costume. Suffice it to say, there's something scratching at my door. Suffice it to say, getting the folds in the front, but having it be not folded in the back, freaking hard. Unfortunately, I do think I'm going to have to find a bikini top and make that into the top instead, because this one's a little too revealing. It's fine here, you know, in the controlled environment of my bedroom, but out on the con floor, I don't want to Janet Jackson all over the place and get kicked out of the con. Which, come to think of it, would be quite an interesting way to get a lot of viewers, but not the kind of views I want. Thank you, Siren. But I am not just here to talk about my nibbly bits of course being the costume such as it is so far. I'm actually here to do a new opinion vlog. Hooray! Fair warning, this video is not scripted. There will be rambling and lots of things that don't make sense. But hey, you're here for the ride! What is this voice I'm making right now? I don't know. So as you guys might have heard, in less than 2 weeks I will be attending Playlist Live in Orlando, Florida, which is a YouTube-centric convention I have never been to before, so I don't know that much about it. In fact, the only YouTube gathering I've been to so far is VidCon last year, which was huge, and I have a bunch of videos about it, so if you want to know what I think of VidCon, I guess I'll put a link in the description? I don't know. Or you can just search my channel for it, because I'm lazy. Yeah! Anyway, and in preparation for Playlist Live, I'm actually familiarizing myself with the various YouTube stars who are going to be there, namely ones I never heard of. One such YouTuber is a fine fellow who goes by the username 9brassmonkeys, aka Ben. And Ben has put together a series called Becoming YouTube. It's a very interesting documentary / sketch comedy that covers a lot of topics that are very interesting, and I really recommend watching it. I've been watching all of them. I'm about halfway through, and I have to stop myself from commenting every 2 minutes because these videos are seriously very introspective. They're very thought-provoking. There's obviously quite a bit of production value behind the videos, but that doesn't stop them from being honest, and there's also a lot of famous UK YouTubers, well, YouTube famous YouTubers on each video, so it's really worth a look. It's awesome. I strongly recommend it, and I will put the link in the description for those of you too lazy to Google it. But anyway, these videos are very thought-provoking, and I found myself overflowing with things I wanted to say in regards to every single video on there. I don't know if you want to call these video responses. They were sort of inspired by Ben's series, but these are all thoughts I've actually been having for quite a while. So, today's topic is going to be social awkwardness, which I am the queen of. You may be asking yourself, what is socially awkward? Well, according to Urban Dictionary, the know-all of all things socially acceptable, socially awkward, an individual excessively afraid of social interaction due to some form of peer rejection or personal choice, presenting a form or different forms of uncomfortability when around others. Because John encountered ridicule from his peers in the past, he became socially awkward. Well, in my opinion, it simply means that you feel awkward in social situations. You don't know what to say, you don't know how to act, and even when you do say and act, people react in ways that you were not expecting. Speaking from personal experience, social awkwardness comes out most strongly when I'm in new situations or around people I really want to impress. Suddenly I lose all ability to form coherent thought, not that I ever really had it in the first place, and I notice myself saying all the wrong things. The pressure becomes even worse when I realize that I'm being socially awkward. Suddenly it snowballs and I get more and more awkward until I'm clearly spouting gibberish and everyone's looking at me like I'm insane, which I probably am. Of course, I'm probably preaching to the choir here, as odds are most people who will ever watch this video, if anyone ever does watch this video, know very well what it is to be socially awkward. Now, something interesting in the newfound trend of calling oneself socially awkward, and this was actually touched in one of the Becoming YouTube videos, is that a lot of people seem to wear it as almost a badge of honor, like, yeah, I suck at human interaction, that makes it okay for me to act however I want. Now, definitely not everyone feels this way, and in fact most people, I think, are probably ashamed of their social awkwardness, otherwise why would they call it awkwardness? But you do have to admit that there is an emerging trend of clinging to social awkwardness as a description that sets you above others, that makes you unique, a special snowflake because, you know, normal people are good at talking to people, but you're not good at talking to people. That makes you a sensitive artist. That may be true, but on the other hand, does it make it okay to act like a douchebag? Is it ever okay to act like a douchebag? Now, let me tell you, I know all about acting like a douchebag. In fact, it's probably my favorite pastime. The big difference is, I don't realize I'm acting like a douchebag until after the fact. Often in moments of douchebaggery, I am completely convinced that I am acting as a civil human being. Something that fascinates me about YouTube and the internet in general is that a lot of us are not coming from theater backgrounds or TV backgrounds. Even the most famous YouTubers, a lot of them started as just normal people talking to a webcam in their bedroom. And then through the weirdness of viral videos and early YouTube and who knows what other magic, suddenly they're superstars. Suddenly thousands, millions of people want to talk to them, want to say hi to them, want to hug them, want to be friends with them, and a lot of them aren't equipped for it. I mean, think about it. Picture yourself in a setting where suddenly thousands of people you've never spoken to in your life literally want to run up and hug you. If you're already a nervous person by nature, or not even nervous but just awkward, that can be easily overwhelming. Thus, you have to try to put yourself in the shoes of those you're expressing adoration towards. Because that's the thing about YouTube. Whether you're creative or a copycat, whether you're hot or ugly, whether you have 12 subscribers or 12 million, we're all human beings. Moreover, we're humans that decided to forego the traditional way of making friends and instead turned all our attentions to the internet, to our webcams and forums and emails and many other forms of face-to-monitor interaction, and using technology that's still evolving, still developing as far as etiquette and social tact. I kind of lost the point of the videos somewhere in the last hour and a half I've been trying to record it, but I guess the point I do want to arrive at is that social awkwardness is definitely something that a lot of us struggle with. But at the same time, we do have to be careful we don't use it as a crutch. You know, you can't just say, I'm socially awkward, and think that makes all your problems go away. It's a process, we're all learning, and I'm very sorry for the people that I've hurt in the past, but I can promise that I, at least, am continually trying to make up for it. And I hope that someday I reach a point where I no longer have to be afraid of what's going to come out of my mouth. It's kind of serious, but there it is. So, sorry for this total scatterbrained video. I have not made an opinion vlog in a very long time, and I kind of lost the whole flow of it. I am going to be editing this video down a lot. If you'd like to see the parts that I edited out, let me know, and maybe I'll upload the video by itself. I warn you, it's literally like an hour long, so I don't know how interesting it would be. But anyway, and if anyone did watch this video, I would love for us to share our own socially awkward experiences, not in a point and laugh kind of way, but just in a, you know, I've been there, I know how horrible it feels kind of way. So if you want in the comments, why don't you tell us all about a time that you felt really socially awkward, and maybe if you were able to, how you got past it, you know? Your advice might help somebody else in a very similar situation. Otherwise, I hope I see some of you at least at Playlist Live, and if not, I'll be here. I'm still dealing with work taking up most of my time, but I'm still here. I'm still making videos. I've been live streaming a lot, so if you're interested in live streaming, you should go to my twitch.tv/GamesAreForFight, subscribe, and you'll get an email every time I start streaming. I don't have a regular schedule yet because I'm still going through a lot of stuff, but that's that. I'm going to wrap this video up and not look forward to however long it's going to take me to edit to make it coherent. In fact, I might scrap the whole thing, in which case you'll never see this message. Whoa, that's kind of heavy things to think about. Whatever. Like if you like. I don't know why you would like this video, but like if you like, dislike if you like, don't really care. Leave a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!